Give me 1 second. I'm got some new stuff going on. Yeah, I gotta bring my Chrome back in here. Give me 1 sec. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind the curve today. Did some rearranging on a couple of my layouts. So it appears that my thing for Chrome is missing. So let me fix that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Like I said, I was redoing some stuff. So things got moved around a little bit. Anyway, welcome in. It is Sunday evening, and it is a workshop. Contrary to what my stream title said when I first went live, I forgot to change it. But anyway, welcome in. For anybody who might be new, my name is Meshla, and I am primarily an audiobook streamer. I write and read Star Wars fanfiction, which is what we're going to actually be working on this evening. We're going to be working on the final chapter of Redemption, which is the second chapter in the Sith Duology series. And it's just going to be a chill stream tonight. Feel free to ask questions, pick my brain about my writing process, ask some general questions about what I do outside of streaming. Most of you who are regulars here know that I work with a youth group, and I've recently been very busy with that over the last month or so. It's going to be super chill tonight, super laid back. So get cozy, grab a drink, grab a snack, and we're just going to hang out. Like, honestly, that's one of the things that I really love about the Sunday streams is they're super chill. And we get some work done. We get to hang out. And also, please do let me know if my audio levels are funky. I think I fixed the issue that I was dealing with on Wednesday. I had something set funny in my OBS, not my OBS, but Wavelink, which is my mic software, which was causing echoing on my end. I don't know if you guys were hearing that, but it was really disconcerting to me. So I think I have that addressed. But please do let me know if my audio levels are a bit weird or if they're a little low. I can boost them a little bit if you want. Just hanging out at this point. So I hope everybody's had a good weekend and is having a good start to your week. It's been pretty low key for me. I slept a lot, which I probably needed. I still feel like I'm playing catch up from everything that went on at the beginning of August. I know it's been like a month by now, but sometimes it takes me a while to bounce back from that kind of stuff. So just be sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Speaking from personal experience recently, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep as much as you can. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. And get exercise as much as you can within your capabilities. I know for me particularly that can be really hard, but I am doing the best that I can to stay active because I work at a desk job. So we're just gonna hang out, and we can talk story stuff. You can pick my brain about story stuff or SWTOR, or anything stream related. And we can just hang out. Alright. So this is, in fact, the final chapter of Redemption. So this is gonna be... I don't know if I'll get through this all tonight or not. We'll find out. I've probably said this a few times before, but to be honest, it's probably been a decade or so since I last did any serious editing on these. So you're gonna notice some clunky grammar because these were written while I was in high school, and they were not written just by me, as the as Frosty Tools likes to say. They started out being written cooperatively about almost 25 years ago now. Yeah, it kind of blows my mind when I say that, but it has been that long. It's only been the last probably 6 or 7 that I've been kind of doing it solo. Actually, that's Frosty Tools if you guys want to go post that on Twitter or X, whichever you want to call it. But it should pop up with the summary thing too as well. I'm gonna have to update that soon. Say 25 years. Yeah, it really does kind of blow my mind when I think about how long that I've been doing this, and it's a hobby. Like, really, it is. It's something for me that I find joy in, and it's helped me work through a lot of things personally for myself. For some people, they do that with journaling. Some people do that with art or music. Any kind of creative process is really good for that, and it's helpful. It's a good way to kind of parse through things. So if you have any kind of hobby that you really enjoy, or you journal or something like that, definitely keep doing it. I know for me that I honestly put down writing the fan fiction for probably about 4 or 5 years. I lost my sister back in 2017, and that's about when I put it down. I know that, yeah, I just said that it for me, it's a way to kind of work through stuff, but that was a little too much for me to kind of handle through that medium. So I kind of put it back on the shelf for 3 or 4 years, maybe 5, and only picked it back up within the last 2 or 2.5. But actually, it's been really interesting for me to kind of go back through this stuff that I honestly haven't touched in about 10 years. I haven't written cooperatively in this particular little corner of our universe for, probably about 10 years, give or take. People have moved on for various reasons, and so I have decided that I will kind of become the caretaker for our little universe and maintain the stories and, do some formatting and some upkeep on them, because I think that they should be shared. Obviously we can't publish them normally, but they're all over on Archive of Our Own, which their whole purpose is to preserve fan works, which is what this is. So I'm a huge supporter of what they do and the work and the advocacy that they do towards preserving fan-related works, whether it's stories, whether it's anything in that genre. Most of what they do is written works, but I have seen some other things, like some videos and things like that. But definitely check them out. I wouldn't be surprised if several of you are reading stories over there. I actually prefer having my stories over there as opposed to fanfiction.net, mainly because I personally was affected by something that happened over there. one of the things that I really like about Archive of Our Own specifically is that you, as the writer or creator of the stories, can lock down individual stories or all of your stuff so that they cannot be read by someone unless they are logged in with an account into Archive of Our Own. And fanfiction.net does not have that security feature. I kind of wish they did. Mainly because I guess like a year ago or something, I was notified that one of my stories had been essentially yanked off of fanfiction.net. Not taken down, but somebody had taken the material, the entire story, word for word. I was able to compare it, and published it on Amazon as like an ebook. And the people who notified me told me that this had affected over 400 writers. And it wasn't just fanfiction.net. I think it was Archive of Our Own to a point as well, and maybe some other sites. But those two in particular. But a lot of it was fanfiction.net. And so they gave me instructions on how to submit a DMCA takedown, which I've never dealt with before. So that was an interesting thing to kind of go through. But it really made me kind of keenly aware of the fact that A, I don't get paid for this, I do it for fun. And B, while I'm writing within George Lucas's universe, it's still my little corner of it. It's still the things that came out of my head and collectively and my friends' brains, and I want to be able to preserve that. So I went after it. I had it taken down. I was able to prove that it was mine. And they took it down. I could have fought for, what little money they were making off of it, but it was like pennies. So I didn't really bother. Also because it's a fan work, and I'm not trying to make money off of it anyway, so it didn't really feel right to try and get the money for it, because I didn't want to deal with the other end of that. But it's so there. It's important to be aware of those kinds of things and kind of be willing to take the steps to protect yourself if you need to, whether it's your work or yourself personally. Actually, one of the reasons why I don't give my actual name on Twitch is it's for my own safety. There's people that know, of course, but as a general rule, I don't give my actual name. So, yeah. But all of that to say, take care of yourselves, do what you need to protect yourselves, but also be sure that you're taking care of your physical self, getting enough sleep, getting enough water, taking your meds if you have those, and doing something to kind of give your brain an outlet, so you're not always focused on work or like one thing in particular. I do a lot of things outside of work. I love my job. I do. But streaming for me is kind of an outlet. It helps me connect with a different group of people, and I get to share my passions with writing and playing Star Wars Old Republic. So it's been really nice to be able to do that. Also, I'm wearing a International Kippery shirt. I have a lot of those now. Yeah. So, that's me. That's enough of me being a talking head for a little bit. And I'm going to actually get started on some editing over here. I see a shadow. Who else is in here? I see peoples. Do I have a mod in here? I do not have an actual mod in here. Give me 1 second, you guys. There we go. I would shout everybody else out, but it's not letting me for whatever reason. Probably because you have me tab alert, which is completely fine. If you're lurking and doing other things, I appreciate you very much. And I hope you're having a relaxing evening. And I'm glad you're here. Alright. I'm gonna get a little bit of water because I haven't drank enough today. I used to have 2 glasses right here in front of me, kind of down here in front of my screen. But then work gave me this awesome, Stanley mug. It's pretty big, so it basically replaced those two glasses, and it's actually a pretty good amount of water. So I haven't really had the need to refill it during a stream unless I drink a lot of water because it's really hot. Which right now it's not actually. It's actually quite comfortable. It's starting to cool off a little bit because it's September in New England. So it's cooler. And I'm liking that actually. My preferred temperature is about 65 with very little humidity. So I went outside today. It was actually quite comfy. So. Alrighty. Yeah, I do not appear to have a mod yet, but that's okay. You got me. Alrighty. I'm trying to shout out the other people that are here, but I think they're like seriously tab lurking, so it's not letting me. I tried. I did. Alright. But yes. All of that, 20 minutes to basically say, please take care of yourselves. And if you see me not doing that on a stream, which reminds me, I do. If you see me not taking care of myself on a stream, please redeem something or yell at me in chat, because I can get super focused. And I just remembered, well, I'm editing. I'm not really actually, fully reading. So I do have eye drops, so if you see me rubbing at my eyes, please redeem an eye drops command. I will thank you. I may roll my eyes at you, but I will actually be thankful. So I do have one if somebody notices that. Or if I decide that I need to do it, I will go to BRB and I'll take care of that. But that's something that I noticed that I have to actually do if I'm going to be reading a whole bunch. Because my eyes get super cranky if I don't. So. Alright. And I do apologize if my mic is... Yes, I might actually roll my eyes at you, but I'll probably still say thank you. because a lot of times I ignore things that I should do, you know. I'm incredibly stubborn when it comes to certain things. And apparently self-care can be one of those. It's a thing that I'm attempting to work on. So yes, if you see that I need to go put eye drops in, or get a drink of water, or maybe get a snack, or if it's 9 o'clock and I haven't taken my meds yet, please redeem meds. If I think everybody can, I'll have to actually look at that. I'm gonna check that right now, actually, to make sure. Because I'm notorious for forgetting my meds. Let's see. Survey says where are my custom ones? There we are. Alright, let's see. Oh, so meds is actually redeemable via VIP and up. Which I don't think I have any VIPs in chat right now. So, you could just like at me in chat if you want. or I could put it on I could put it on everybody for now and just change it back. But yes, I am absolutely notorious for not taking my medication, and then I don't sleep. So that's really important for me to do, you know? Me not sleeping is a problem. So, oh, sorry for the washout there. But yeah. Taking my medication is super important so that I can sleep. Because apparently I need quite a lot of sleep. At least lately. There we go. Yeah. And for those who are unfamiliar with what I'm using right now, I'm in the edit screen for Archive of Our Own because it's actually easier for me to edit directly in there rather than copying and pasting and having to do it essentially twice. And I am using something called Grammarly. I mean, my grasp of the English language is pretty good, but I like to use it to kind of streamline things a little bit, and it might pick up on verbiage and grammar that I tend to overlook. So that's why I use that. 253 suggestions. Okay. Oh, I always ignore this one about the spacing because whenever the few times that I tried to fix it, it really messed up everything. So I just dismiss it. And you'll see me do that with some of the words or some of the suggestions. I don't accept every single suggestion. Sometimes I'll look at it and I'm like, no, I actually want it to say what it says, or I'll tweak it a little bit outside of what they suggested, because I want it to kind of word a certain way, or be read a certain way, I suppose. Who is... I can't look at that right now because I'm on streamer mode. I'll have to look at it later. Somebody is messaging me in Discord and I can't look at it right now because I'm on streamer mode. So I don't have to wait. Such is life. Sorry guys. Whoever that is will have to wait. Yeah, it's not letting me look at anything because I'm in streamer mode, so. Which is okay. That's actually a safety feature. So if you ever, like your screen sharing your Discord for whatever reason, it's actually a safety feature. It's a privacy feature. So I will deal with that later. So. Yeah. How's your weekend been, Shadow? Pretty good? Oh, shit. It took away my word. It's important. And yes, I do actually try to put headings because I know scene swapping can be, I know scene swapping can be a little rough sometimes. This is why I use the ones in the AO3 editor, because it doesn't want to, because sometimes it just doesn't want to do it correctly otherwise. So I like to pull the suggestion thing like way up here so it's out of my way. And then I can get back to what I'm working on. Called. Yep. These shoutouts sometimes they make me laugh. to look at tweaking Frosty tools, but I do like the customized shoutouts. It's pretty cool. Definitely worth getting as a tool if you're a streamer, because it personalizes it so that to the individual streamer instead of having kind of the same standard shout out, which I like. I kind of like having that personal touch. So some people might think it's a bit weird because I think it's AI assisted, but it makes it more personal, I feel. So that's why I use it. So yeah, it's gonna be super chill vibes tonight. Really hoping that I sorted out the audio issues I was dealing with on Wednesday. Seems like I have. But I guess we'll know for sure the next time I stream SWTOR. Also, speaking of SWTOR, I may have to turn off the in-game music or talk more because they muted some of my audio while I was playing it because I wasn't talking a whole bunch on Wednesday because of the audio feedback I was dealing with. So they ended up muting portions of my stream. So apologies for that. It's muted here on Twitch, but also probably over on YouTube too, because I just exported it over there like yesterday. So just heads up that that particular video may have portions muted because I wasn't doing a lot of talking. I haven't gotten any copyright strikes yet though. Hoping it stays that way. Yeah. And as always, if you guys have any feedback about stream layout, stream content, or anything else you'd like to see me work on, please feel free to drop those in the stream feedback channel in my Discord. Also, for anybody who really likes to do have focus time, this is kind of what the workshops are for me. Something that I found that I really like when I'm trying to focus on something, whether it's writing, whether it's doing my laundry, or cleaning my room. There's a game, well, it's not really a game, well it is, but there's a game called Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. It's really cute. You can collect different spirits, but the thing that I like about it is that it has a lot of productivity tools. You can make lists of things that need to get done. you can make a list of habits and check them off as you do them throughout the week. And you can set timers for your tasks that need to get done. Like maybe you need to go start a little laundry. You can set a timer for 15 minutes or however long it takes you to get your laundry going. And you can go do that. And they have cool lo-fi music, kind of like this. And it's a really good thing for me to be able to kind of take little chunks of kind of manageable time and take care of things that need to get done. Like I went and did laundry today while I had that running. So I found it really useful. It's free on Steam. It's called Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. And if you're looking for productivity and focus tools, or just something that's super cool and cute, or all of the above, definitely check it out. It's free on Steam. Alrighty. Also, for anybody that's ever curious about my music that I play on stream, I use a service called Chill Hop, and there's information on it, a clicky link actually down in my About panels if you're curious. I've tried various other things, and I have found that Chill Hop is actually pretty much my vibe, like, not gonna lie. So I like to run their music on stream, and they have a specific process for crediting their music. So I've made sure that I follow that as much as I can, so I don't get copyright strikes. Hopefully, that's the goal anyway. So if you like that kind of music, definitely check them out. But yes, I am here and just kind of vibing. So feel free to leave a lurk or hang out if that's what you want to do. And I will continue to work through this. This is what I mean. I'm changing the wording slightly. All right. Okay. Well, might make it through tonight. We'll see. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, I haven't touched this in a while. Some of this grammar is a bit clunky. Yeah, grammar is a bit funky. Alright. Oops. Wrong screen. Sorry, I didn't even realize we were in an ad. My apologies. I'll usually notice that, and I got super focused. I apologize for that. Thank you for sticking it out through those ads. Sorry. I am slouching terribly. You can yell at me. I just noticed I was slouching, so yeah. Yeah, I'm totally slouching. It's a bad habit. Alright. Oop, losing my pillow. Helps me not slouch. Somewhat. Anyway. Really bad posture. Oops. Oh, try not to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Oh, the music is actually making me like super mellow, like almost sleepy. So I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe not in this instance. finish it by 9? We'll see. Oh. Trying not to slouch. Alright. Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. Oh, Bernadette. Sorry about that. Oh, that's weird. My bot isn't notifying me about ads. What the heck? Oh. It's really weird. Alright. Okay. Hey. Grimily thinks I'm done. Alright. Are we done? No, Carmelly? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Flipping screens here. Alright. Yeah, kind of totally zoned out there. I tend to really get in the zone when I'm editing. So I apologize if I completely lost track of what was going on. That was not my intent. But I hope that you guys have had a restful weekend and have been able to find some chill time. I definitely have. And I was able to get some things done that needed to be done. So that's the important thing too. Let's see. Do I feel like writing out tonight? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Remember how I was mentioning Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions? Yeah, one of the people I follow is actually streaming that, which is cool. But I'm not really feeling about to reading out tonight. I actually feel like I should just take my meds and go to bed. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm having some issues with not sleeping, so I think it might be the best idea for me to actually just take my meds and call it a night. And hopefully get a little bit more sleep that way. That's the intent, at least. So, with that, I just want to wish you guys a good evening. I hope you had a restful weekend and a restful Sunday. And I hope you have a good start to your week. I'm still not sure if I have a mod this evening. I do not. Okay. Okay. And for anybody that's not seen this before, I'm gonna do that. Oh man. Oh, I must have left it down before. I have a little dispenser. Actually. actually, that's about the end of my mess. I switched to a new one. I get them in the mail. So I get, they come in little packets, and I just tear off the one that I need, which is what I was just doing, and go ahead and take those. And that's the thing telling me I need to open up the new one, so perfect timing. But I hope you guys have a good night, and I hope that you found this relaxing. I was trying to engage with chat, but like I said, I haven't exactly been sleeping that great, so I may have been a little bit more squirrel brain than usual. But regardless, I do hope that you enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you guys on Wednesday evening, which I believe is going to be a reading stream. Let me double check. Just gonna double check real quick. Okay, sorry. Yes, Wednesday is going to be a reading stream, and the plan is to finish out Redemption, and then we can talk a little bit, and depending on time, maybe jump into the next story. Yeah, it's been really interesting for me to kind of delve back into the older stories, because kind of had forgotten what some of them were about because it's been so long. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So it's been really, really interesting for me to kind of delve back into those. But so I'm gonna take my meds now before I forget. And that way people can't yell at me and tell me I didn't take my meds, because it's on stream. So they can't tell me I didn't. That's how I keep myself accountable, at least on Sunday and Wednesday. My phone yells at me too, actually. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good night and a good start to your week. Get some rest, take your meds, hug your kids, all that good stuff. Have a good night, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.